Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of December 13th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Libra, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, it's someone impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But let's see what we have here for you, Libra. Now, a very small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you're one of those people that watch my videos regularly, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It helps my channel grow in a big way. So does tapping the like button. So, all right, let's see what we have here for you, Libra. All right, we'll make sure everything's in view, then we'll get right into it. All right, I think that looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Magician. So this is the master manifester in the tarot. This person, this energy, takes whatever is in the palm of their hands. They take whatever is on the table and they use it to manifest something real into their life. They use alchemy, right, to create their best life or to get something done. And it talks about what you can consciously create with the tools that you have available. You do not need to go to the store and buy something. You do not need to go to Amazon. You don't even need to take a course at this time. Everything you need is there, as you see all four suits and elements of the tarot available. The Magician can also be seen as the divine masculine, which we all have, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And so this idea of action, right, I get this, I'm getting this energy of like action, right, and embracing that sort of energy for yourself here. Using like the logical portion of your brain as well. The other thing that I'm kind of getting here for you is Mercury energy. Okay, the Magician is all about communication and communicating on ideas, taking swift action once again as well with the Magician here. So I definitely like to see that for you on the bottom. Definitely a welcome sign in any reading. There's a nice blend here. I actually feel like there's a really nice blend of combining the masculine and the feminine energies, because you have this Temperance card with this Strength card as well. Although we don't have the High Priestess, which would be the divine feminine, we do have these two energies of kind of mixing. And I get the sense that you're using your intuition and you're also taking action. You're using your intuition and you're also tapping into the logic portion of yourself. And that's kind of something that I felt like I needed to say as well. You have this Five of Cups here in the middle. This is someone who's sitting in disappointment. So this middle card helps inform the rest of the reading. And it talks about, in this case, how you may be sitting in disappointment. You may be kind of working through something in this moment at this time around a situation that could have been ending for you, because, yeah, I'll get into that some more. There could have been an ending here, a disappointing ending between you and another. You have these 555 cards here, 555 energy with the angel number 555 or the numerology number, whatever you want to take a look at, which really speaks to change in your life. I do feel like it's important to embrace change at this moment, which if you don't, I almost get the sense that this manifestation that's wanting to come forward with the Magician may be blocked or stunted in some ways. And so that's kind of also another message, but let's keep moving forward here. You have the Strength card, the Temperance card, and the Five of Swords in the past, in the previous column. So I'm going to start with the Five of Swords. I normally start up top, but I'm going to start with this card. This card talks about an ending, all right? And we've said that there's potentially, you might be dealing with the pieces. You might be picking up the pieces at this time, dealing with the disappointing ending. This person in the background here is down, but it's very important to understand that they're not out. Okay, the sun rays are coming out of them at this moment, realizing or knowing and understanding that the sun is in the future. The sun is bright and the future is bright for you. And so keep that in mind. The Five of Swords also, for me, talks about like you maybe deciding to drop your swords and asking yourself, is some sort of argument or drama even worth it at this time? And yeah, I definitely am getting that energy as well. So you have the Temperance card. We kind of touched on it in the beginning here. You know, this is a card of like mixing and alchemy, combining parts, combining energies. You have the fire and the water energy here on the card. You have like two really big cards of alchemy with the Magician and the Temperance card. So definitely like to see that. It's also Sagittarius energy. And I get the sense that some of you are healing from this situation. This is a major card of healing as well, and things turning around in your life. So I get the sense that yes, there's been an ending. Yes, we have this change with the 555 here with the Five of Cups, Swords, and Wands, but it's also turning your situation around. You just may not be able to see it at the moment, and we'll get into that some more, but you have the Strength card to wrap this sort of previous column out. This Strength card is quite literally having the courage to face your fears. As you see this person walking next to a lion, taming a lion here, really going for it and standing strong in your conviction, standing strong in what you know to be true. It's Leo energy. So we now have this fire sort of energy here, Libra, coming forward. You could have some fire in your chart. And yeah, definitely think that this is a time for you to almost stand up for yourself as well. And I do need to point out that this is very similar to the Virgo reading. Used a completely different deck of cards. The sign of Virgo is the sign before you on the zodiac wheel, which is very interesting. And so some of you, if you have Virgo in your chart, you're going to want to watch that reading. In the middle column here, you have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. All right, so, you know, this 5 of Cups we've talked about here, but, you know, this person's not really recognizing that there are 2 cups behind them overflowing. They're instead focused on the spilled and the broken, empty parts of whatever they're dealing with in this moment. And, you know, this 5 of Wands here is a conflict. Okay, there's an internal conflict. Some of you may realize that you need to end something with someone, or there has been an ending with someone. And while it's very disappointing, and, you know, I'm not telling you not to feel, I also feel like this is causing an internal conflict on how that ending happened or something along those lines where you know it needed to end, but you're also still internally conflicted around it. And yeah, so again, I'm not telling you not to feel here, but I also get the sense that it's causing some interference for you at this moment internally. You have the 10 of Cups as well here, which is a card of windfalls of happiness, joy, celebration, one of the happiest, most positive cards in the tarot. So really opposite extremes here with the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, they're literally the opposite cards. And so your thoughts here are really, the cards are really saying, this upper row is the row of your thoughts. The cards are really saying, turn the thoughts into thoughts of positivity at this moment. As cliche as it is as hard as it may be as you're dealing with something like this, I feel like it's going to really help. In the future, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. So this 9 of Pentacles here is financial independence, okay? It's being an independent person and having grown something for yourself that's not only providing you with a harvest, but also providing you with sustainability for the future life. And you can think of these flowers here on the bush as fruits providing for you over the long haul. And it's like growing something that just keeps providing for you. Almost like I get like a very, when I read the 9 of Pentacles, I get like a very passive income type of energy where it's like you've done something and now it just, you get a check every month or it prints money or whatever it might be. And so like some of you are like really moving towards an independent space, and that's because there's been an ending with somebody. You also have the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, overwhelmed and needing to heal from this heartbreaking or this challenging situation with these 3 5s. So let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, so you have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Look, what do we say here from the beginning? balance coming in, balancing out the feminine and the masculine, the logic and the intuitive here with the temperance and the Lady Nada card here, heart awakening. You have Serapis Bay, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. You have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Important card for you, Libra. You also have Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, miraculous changes are occurring. So this Saint Germain card, you know, for some of you, this 555 ending here is with somebody who just, the energy isn't aligned anymore. And that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else we have. That happens, you know, we phase out, we go through phases, and, you know, at any age in our lives. And that's what I'm getting for you. So you have yes, you have communicate clearly, and yes again. Let's see what this yes might be. Remain positive. Are you serious? What have I been saying? That's what I kind of tried to say with that 10 of Cups in the upper row. Look toward, embrace the positivity, okay? Being negative is different than being realistic. It's great to be realistic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you are overly negative, you're not helping yourself and you're not helping the people around you. I'm just totally being real with you. It's not, you're not adding to your position in any way. So let's see what else we have here. All right, you have the 7 of Cups once again. You have the King of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, so clearly an ending with someone from the past with the 6 of Cups. Pretty clear to me. These 5 5s, or these 3 5s here, the 555 energy, very, very apparent in this reading. All about change, transformation, but you'll want to look that up for yourself here. But it's with a situation from the past. It's someone from the past disappointed you, Libra. And I have to say, you're my last reading of the week, and this has been a theme for the signs in this week. There's endings from the past showing up here. Here's you showing up with the King of Swords, Libra energy, taking a moderated, level-headed approach, not, you know, being careful where you may be dipping into getting like overly emotional to the point where it's like hurting you or challenging you, or again, not adding to your position in any way. That's kind of what I'm also getting there. And then you have the 7 of Cups, which is talking about overwhelming energy. You know, the 7 of Cups talks about having a lot of choices, a lot of options, a lot of cups to choose from. And the energy here for me is something to do with feeling overwhelmed, okay? In this case, around this disappointing situation, around the conflict, around the ending. You also have this Justice card on the bottom, which is the Libra card. So you have the Justice card here, you have the King of Swords here. Your energy coming in. Okay, you have the 5 of Wands, you have the Temperance card again here, and the 8 of Cups. Okay. You're walking away. It's very clear here to me that you are walking away with this 8 of Cups card from the conflict, from the disappointment, from the challenge. We now have four 5s here with this now 5 of Wands. The thing is, whatever's going on here, whether it's internal or mental or external, it's interfering on the goals that you have for yourself with this Magician card. There's some like major interference here. And I get the sense that there's maybe even for some of you like a work-life balance situation. If it's not a conflict with someone else, it's a conflict about like the energy that you're putting out into the world, or the energy that you're, like some of you are depleting your energy or something with this Temperance card and the Temperance card next to it, with you also clarifying here. Yeah, I get the sense that you're going to walk away from something to reclaim some of that energy, and for some of you it will be walking away from a person. From others of you, it will be like walking away from a project or too much work or taking on an extra contract or something. Like you're walking away from something here, and it's because of this healing energy that I'm feeling with the Temperance card, and also balancing out the masculine and the feminine, which the smartest people in the world, as far as I'm concerned, balance those two things out. And that's what I feel like is coming in for you here. So you have the Hanged Man, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so Six of Swords, sailing away, making a transition. Okay, you're going through a big change. Okay, this Six of Swords can represent some sort of rite of passage that you're going through. You can see that the water's a little choppy here, and it certainly has been. It's been a little choppy for you. But at the end of this, you're going to meet new people, go new places, see new things, and genuinely, I get the sense that in the future, as you have this Four of Swords here, you're healing from the 5-5-5 and now 5 energy that we pulled with the change, with the conflict, with whatever's going on. All right, some of you may be thinking about holiday travel. That could be adding to your stress as well. Many people celebrate the holidays coming up here in December. Some don't, but many people do. And I feel like some of you are maybe just thinking about that in the future. There's a new start here, though, as well, with the Ace of Pentacles. That's definitely a card of new beginnings, setting groundworks in the material realm, and signing off on things as well. With the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of choices to make here towards the end of 2021 and probably into January around material situations. And I think to really help you out with that, it's important to recognize that resistance, which is what the Hanged Man is doing, is not going to help you either. So embrace the positivity, let go of the resistance, really just let go with the Hanged Man is going to help you here with decisions that are leaving you feeling overwhelmed. Sorry for bumping the camera. So let's see what else we have. Okay, so you have thoughts, message, high honor, privileged lady, courtship, and main male. Okay, so somebody is, I get the sense that someone's like taking advantage of you in some way with privileged lady. Privileged lady can be a gossiper. It doesn't always have to be. This can also just be somebody who's like living a life of luxury. But I get the sense that this person from the past here took advantage of you in some way. And yeah, again, you're delivering the news that that's it with the message card. Okay, like we're done here. Yeah, you're keeping these thoughts. This has been extremely apparent in this reading that your thoughts are very, very important. And the way that I like to, something that I talk about in my readings all the time is that your thoughts drive your reality. So it's going to be important that you keep them up, okay? You keep them positive here. The other thing is you have high honor with main male. And so, you are well respected in whatever it is that you do. People look up to you, people come to you, and you have this energy of authority as well around you at this time. So keep that in mind. Love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. You have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.